with other people, with the children of the K-pop world, with music, with certain groups, with everything, guys, with everything. And this time, I'm going to ship them up with my personal favorite K-dramas. Yes, you heard me right, K-dramas. 'Cause what's better than a K-drama, guys? All the tea, all the juiciness, all the everything. That's what we want. So we're gonna hook them up with each K-drama that I think, and again, this is my personal opinion. This is nobody else's opinion. This is based off of what I know about their personalities, what they've shown as themselves out on the internet. I don't know them personally, but this is about that. And this is how I'm making my decisions on what K-dramas I think, not necessarily that they should watch, because I'm sure they probably have already seen them. A lot of them are older, so maybe they've already seen them, but like just K-dramas that remind me of certain members of BTS when I watch them. Or like if I think of a member of BTS, I'm like, what K-drama? That'll be it. So without further ado, we're gonna start where we always start, with our fearless leader, with our Sergeant and Commander-in-Chief, Mr. RM, Ratman Kim Namjoon, the King, aka the President. We're gonna start with him. And for him, he's a thinker. He's a thought-provoking thinker of the world, speaker of the UN, talking to the graduates of 2020 kind of guy. And for that, I'm going to give him a thought-provoking drama. A drama that I love because it stars one of my favorite women in the world and one of my favorite men in the world, L from Infinite. Love him, he's beautiful. And Go Ara. Also love her, she's beautiful. Also, you may know this, she starred in a drama with our own Kim Tae-young, aka V of BTS, yes. So, no awkwardness there if they ever show up at a premiere together, because they have a friend in common. Anyways, I picked this drama Miss Humry, because it is a drama that is teeming with civil rights, with intellect, with the balance of the justice system. And I just feel like if anyone can handle the justice system, it's our president, Kim Namjoon. This drama is about two characters who are both recently new appointed judges. One is more new than the other one, but they are the right and left seat judge of the main judge, and they have to hear all these cases and go through all these things. They've known each other since childhood. They recently reconnected. It's a very beautiful drama. It is so interesting, teeming with amazing female characters. Like a lot of dramas do have amazing female characters, but like this drama has some of the best written female characters. There's this one club scene that is so freaking good. Damn! Like they go to a club and then like there's these guys who are trying to date rape people, and it's so good. I mean, not the date rape, but the scene.
야, 니네 보아하니 학생 같은데 평생 강간 전과자로 살고 싶어?
술 먹다 그런 게.
The way they handle it, and everything about this drama just screams civil rights, just screams progressiveness just screams presidential, and I think nothing screams presidential more than RM. There's also this like scene about like female equality, about what you should wear and like all these different things, and it's all things that I believe RM would stand for. Again, don't know him personally, just based off of the platforms that he holds, that him and his group hold, and how he speaks and like his UN speech and stuff like that. So that's why I chose this drama for him, because if anyone could handle a legal drama, and it's like different from other legal dramas because it's not like they're lawyers, no, they're actual judges. They are the law. But then you see how weak, not weak, but like how much the law like can be manipulated, and how important it is to have the proper people in power, like RM should be in power, to guide the law. So that's kind of why I chose this one. I think it's a beautiful and exciting and amazing drama. I think that he is a beautiful and exciting person, and like it would be great, you know, or that at least it reminds me of him, just because like just the justice of it all, you know. I mean, I could have picked something more naturey, but you know, I was just like, you know what, who is fair and just and good? Our president, Kim Nam-joon. With that being said, we're gonna go to our oldest, our young, our baby boy, Jin. Jin is a beautiful and complex man. He is stunning, to say the least. Look at this face. Stunning. Tell me it's different. Tell me any different and you're wrong. He's stunning. It's been voted on across the world. The man is gorgeous. But not only is he gorgeous, he is also playful, he's also inspiring, and he's also very, very hardworking. Now, with that being said, the drama I gave him is starring a fellow idol, an idol from Astro, if you will, another idol who is known for being a fantastic visual, Enru from Astro. And this drama is called My ID Gangnam Beauty. It is a drama all about what your outer appearance is. It's basically this girl who's felt hideous her whole life, who's been made fun of, and she goes through life just feeling unworthy and unloved because of how she looks. Eventually, when she goes to college, she gets plastic surgery without telling her father, which is a big plot point, and everyone there thinks she's this natural beauty, and eventually the truth comes out, all these other things. You see how people treat her, the difference between treating her as a natural beauty and treating her as a plastic surgery monster, as they may say, which is like, fuck you.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Like, if I want to change my face, that's up to me. Like, it's nobody's fucking business. What I want to look like, what I was born looking like, what I've chosen my face to look, it's not your business, okay? Not your business. Not the point, though. I mean, I guess it is kind of the point of the drama. Basically, it's this girl who's feeling down on herself, and so she decides to get plastic surgery. Then everyone keeps... she realizes, because she thinks that her life would be better if she was prettier, then she realizes her life isn't better because she's prettier, which is like this whole bigger message about inner beauty. There's this boy who is played by our one and only Astro Enwoo, who is a guy who used to know her when she was younger and when she was, you know, not liking her face as much, and he even liked her back then.
Oh, this was meant to be. No help, we lost the way. I made a wish and watched it fade. I wanna speak, but I'm afraid. When will you see it's you and me?
Because he thought that she was so cute with her dance moves. new face. And it was just like so cute to see that he was like, I kind of miss your old face. Like, that face that you hated so much, I kind of loved it. It made me smile. Not necessarily your face, but like, you made me smile at a time that was very dark. And then there's this whole subplot with his mom, and that subplot is so good.
My guy's pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel. Swimming laps through cool water, eating like I'm underworld. Have my tattoos in Shibuya, police think I'm out the underworld. 12 treat a nigga like he 12. How you looking up to me and talking down? Can't you see I am the big man? Clips on clips like Mike. It's really all. See both sides like Chanel. See on both sides like Chanel.
But regardless, I picked this drama for Jin because A, it's about beauty. Obviously, it's about outwards beauty. But there's a lot of dramas about beauty, right? Why this one? I chose this one because not only is she beautiful and he's beautiful, he's also like not giving a shit about his beauty necessarily or about other people's beauty. He's more focused on the person inside and the hard work that you put in. And I feel like that's kind of Jin. Like, Jin is very beautiful, and like we all mistake him for like being like this just beautiful thing. No, he is so hardworking and so driven and so just in it and focused, and like I'm so proud of him, like so proud of him. It moves me to tears, and that's what I kind of get off of Jin, and that's what I also kind of get off of this show, that it's like, yeah, you can be beautiful, and yeah, maybe beauty will open doors, but hard work and dedication is what will keep you there, which is the exact opposite as what Jack's film says. He was like,
I'd much rather be cute than funny.
Really?
Cute opens doors.
Anybody can be funny. But I think Jin is the exact opposite. It's like, for him, it's like anybody can be pretty. I was born with a great face. Not my fault. But on top of that, on top of being beautiful, I'm hardworking, I'm driven, I have a great personality, I'm funny, I have other skill sets, I can cook. Like, he's not just relying on his pretty face. He's relying on his skills. He's expanding his skills.
저도 잘 모르겠는데 처음 듣는.
His vocal range, like I always say this, from where they started to where they are now, Jin and Jimin have exceeded my expectations. Like, even all of them has exceeded my expectations, but Jin has worked his butt off, and I'm so proud of him. And that's why I gave him this drama, because it's not only about beauty and outward beauty, but it's also about like the hard work of being a person, of being a good person, and how that's more important than just being pretty outwardly. So that's why I gave it to Jin. Next up, we have my bias, Mr. August G himself, aka Suga. For Suga, I was thinking about going with something that's more hard-hitting, like, like black, or something that's like dark and twisted and like fun, but like, that's only one aspect of Suga's personality. It's an aspect that I focus on a lot on this channel, but it is only one aspect of his personality. He is also a smiley, bubbly human who is like complex. And that's what I tried to focus on. And with that being said, his complex and colorful personality, like, he's also kind of quiet, but also he's like modest but amazing. And that's what I tried to find. A show that is modest but amazing, and that is Strong Woman Do Bong-soon. So this one is starring one of my favorite actresses. She's a stunning goddess who was also in Abyss and wrongly called Plain in Abyss, but we're not going to talk about it. She is beautiful, and on top of that, again, another one of these co-stars from Harang is in this drama as well. But this drama is about a girl with superpowers that has come down from generations of females in her family, because women run the world and we are the strongest, and even Suga knows that. That's why he collabs with all girls.
Forever young, 영원이란 말은 모르겠어. 재난 문자 같지 맞지 않은 아침 이 영겁을 지나든 날 위로하던 누구야 말 다루고자.
Come on now. I mean, yeah, he collabs with a couple dudes, but like mostly all girls, let's be real, because he knows the power of girl power.
City with a check on me, ride through the hood with a tech on me. 28 make a double, I ain't never trying to cut her, so explain why these motherfuckers slept on me.
Anyways, one of the reasons why I chose it. Anyways, she has the strength that comes from the females in her family. It's passed down from generation to generation. If you use it improperly, it will leave you. If you use it properly, you will keep it. And she basically ends up becoming the bodyguard to this guy who runs a video game company that she wants to work out as a graphic designer. And it's like this whole insane plot line that's like hilarious, but like a little bit serious, but really hilarious. And that's kind of why I chose it, because I wanted to highlight some of the funnier and fun aspects of Suga's personality. Like, yeah, he's our serious producer, our moody guy, our shy king, but like also he's a fun and funky dude who's modest but amazing. Like, that's what I wanted to highlight, and that's why I kind of chose this one. Like, this show is so funny. There are so many scenes where like the guy is, again, the guy is just like cocky and just like, yeah, I'm great, I'm like rich and powerful, but then he's also just like,
민민이라고 불러도 돼요? 아, 나 배고파. 밥 먹으러 가자. 갈까? 가요. 아, 맞다.
어떡하지? 너무 이쁘네.
he's like, oh, you're so cute. Like, oh, it's like, and that reminds me of Suga, where it's like, yeah, he's like, Suga's kind of like swaggy and like, yeah, I'm from Daegu. Daegu. What? But then he can also be like, with his little gummy smile and taking care of little babies, and so that's why I chose this one, because the main lead, the guy lead, kind of reminds me of him. Both of the actual guy leads, the second lead and the first lead, remind me of him. But like also I feel like it plays into the funner part of his personality. With that being said, we're gonna go to our next person, which is J-Ho. Now, with J-Hope, you know I had to pick a comedy. You know I did, because like, again, I highlight certain aspects, like the traditional aspects of their personality. With Suga, he's shy and standoffish. With J-Hope, he is literal personified sunshine. Okay? sunshine. The man is sunshine personified, but he also has other aspects of his personality that are more serious. And like, it'd be too easy to just give him like a dance show, like that one show, I cannot remember the name of it, but it was like about the dance squad and they had to like join forces to like win the competition or something. It'd be too easy to do that. Besides the point, I gave him a drama that is chock full of hilarious moments, but is also stylish, cool, and has these beautiful, serious moments that just have you on the edge of your seat, just like J-Hope. Okay? I gave him Legends of the Blue Sea. Legends of the Blue Sea is an amazing drama starring phenomenal characters. It's basically about this mermaid who falls in love with a human who, like, she goes on this whole adventure and then she erases his memory, spoiler alert, and then she goes about trying to find him and figure out what he is, but keep him from figuring out that she's a mermaid in case that he doesn't love her anymore, and then she turns to foam and whatever and stuff, and her tears are made of pearls and all of that. So basically, it's this hilarious drama about them trying to make him kind of fall in love with her as much as he was before he lost his memory.
나중에 우리가 죽어서 가게 되는 하늘은 같은 곳일까 다른 곳일까? 너는 너고 나는 나였으면 좋겠어. 그래야 알아보지.
But then him being just like a scam artist and just like scamming the world, and it's just this really cute and happy drama. There are so many beautiful moments, like the moment where like they go help the little girl. One of my favorite scenes ever.
어이 꼬맹이. 어이구. 네가 여기서.
Oh my god, when she joins in on the scam and she's in that velvet suit.
오케이 이거. 오케이 이것도. 이 보석은 싹 다 담아주세요.
Let me tell you, that velvet suit changed my life. Changed my life. I love her in that scene. Besides the point though, it's a fun and funky and friendly drama just like J-Hope, but it also has these serious in-depth moments that have like metaphorical balances to it. But honestly, it's just really fun and funky with a tad bit of serious in it, and that's like J-Hope. J-Hope is really fun and funky, but like he's also a really serious person too when it comes to things that he needs to, like when he needs to decompress or like choreograph or whatever, very serious, very dance teacher daddy, but then sometimes he's just like and that's what this show is kind of to me. So that's why I gave him Legends of the Blue Sea. Next up, we have my Libra brother from another mother, Mr. Who? Mr. Park Jimin. For Park Jimin, other than his beautiful dancing, obviously, his lovely angelic voice, we can't ignore that face. Let's be real here. That face.
Who told you could go outside looking as good as you look, looking all nice and sexy the way you look and going outside? The nerve, the audacity, the gumption, the gall.
It's stunning. It's that Jimin has a face that make grown straight men question their sexuality.
Oh, I'll touch you.
Do you know how hard it is to make a grown straight black man question his sexuality?
I think I just might be a BTS slut.
Hella hard. And Jimin does it on a daily. On a daily. Anyways, with that being said, we're going to go into another drama that is about the look. Now, much like the last drama, it has a deeper meaning. And this drama is She Was Pretty. One of my favorite and first dramas. I don't know if it was my first, but it was definitely one of my favorite like earlier on dramas that I watched. Again, another friend of V. I guess this list is just teeming with people who know V because he was also in Harang, okay? He was the lead character in Harang. Him and Go-Ara were like Mr. Park Se-joon, okay? Park Se-joon. Beautiful man. Another beautiful face, but also friends with Tae. And it's funny because Jimin often tells Tae to go play with his Harang friends. And this is his Harang friend. So, funny, huh? Anyways, it's this beautiful story about two friends that were really close when they were younger. This beautiful girl and this like slightly overweight boy. And she was like, you know what? I don't care if you're overweight. We're friends. We gonna get married when we older. We love each other. I don't know why I did that. They're children. Anyways, they were very like much friends, and then they separated. And then when time has gone by, she like lost her money and her looks. She didn't really lose her looks. She's still stunning, but she has like freckles and redness and big curly hair. And so when she goes to meet up with her friend, he's Park Se-joon, which means he's hot as fuck, okay? She doesn't expect him to be hot as fuck, but he is. So she sends her friend in typical K-drama fashion. Her friend pretends to be her. She ends up working at a company with him. They end up falling in love as usual, but it's this beautiful story about like
가쇼다! 가쇼다! 가쇼다!
It's a little bit older, but it still has the undertone message of true beauty comes within. Hard work gets you everywhere because, you know, like Jimin is also hella hardworking. Always trying to be the best. I want to be the very best and no one ever was. That's Jimin. Jimin's basically a Pokemon trainer. Anyways, it has this whole underlying meaning of like beauty is great. It's all fun and dandy, but like true courage and true character is what will get you through life, and being hardworking and just generally amazing on your own is what will get you through life. And that's kind of what happened. Like, she was beautiful when she was younger, and that was all great and dandy, but like even when she was unattractive, because she wasn't really unattractive, but unattractive in her adult years, she worked hard for his company. She gathered herself, made herself as hardworking and diligent as possible, and won his affection anyways, to the point where he was questioning like, oh my god, I have to be loyal to the girl I knew when I was younger, but this new girl, she's kind of fire. Turns out they were the same person, so he didn't have to worry for too long. But that's why I kind of gave it to Jimin, because Jimin is beautiful, but he's so hardworking, so determined, so graceful, so elegant, just like this drama. So with that being said, we're going to move on to our next one, which is V. With V, immediately as I started putting this list together, it was clear which one belonged to him, what drama belonged to him, because he is a serious actor, just like Jin as well, but V has some experience being on the screen, so I wanted to give him a drama that was as complex and funny and interesting and weird as he was, and that is It's Okay to Not Be Okay. It's a recent drama that just came out on Netflix recently, just ended on Netflix recently, and it is this whole drama with our stunning queen from Save Me.
윤시우! 이 더러운 거 내가 다 불태워버릴 거야.
상미.
왜? 두려워?
내가 잘못했어.
지옥에나 떨어져!
내가 내린 판결은 신이 내린
그대 생각이 궁금하단 게 아니오. 내 마음이 궁금하단 거지. 이건 신국의 공주로서 내리는 명이오. 내 궁금증이 해결될 때까지.
This whole drama, basically about this girl who knew this boy when she was younger. She was kind of being emotionally abused by her mother. Her family wasn't the best situation. This boy who has to take care of his autistic brother ends up growing up to be his caretaker. His mom dies, and there's all this this interest on mental health. But more so than that, it's not because of the mental health aspect that I'm giving it to V. It's because the aspect of the phenomenal acting. Like, I'm talking Academy Award-winning acting, like, in this drama. Like, it's so stunning how all of them are so convincing in their characters. But then on top of the Academy Award-winning acting, it's the phenomenal writing. And it's like this interest of being both hilarious and goofy and memey a little bit. Just like V can be sometimes. You know how sometimes he's like hilarious, goofy, and memey. But like also being very serious, very stoic, very, very, very angelic almost. Not angelic, but like very descriptive and like wonderful. And like this whole like serious piece. And V can be either. He has that duality, just like this drama. This drama has hilarious moments, like when she's screaming "I love you" at him.
사랑해, 강태 씨. 사랑한다고! 사랑한다니까? 진짜 너무너무 사랑해! 또 도망치냐? 내가 사랑한다는데 왜 도망쳐? 왜? 사랑해! 야! 사랑해! 사랑한다고! 야!
사랑해, 고문형. 사랑한다고. 사랑한다니까? 진짜 너무너무 사랑해! 야, 사랑한다는데 왜 도망쳐? 야! 사랑해!
사랑해! 사랑해! 사랑해! 사랑해! When she's like screaming "I love you" at him. But then it also has its serious moments, like when she finds out about her mom, and or when he's like being comforted by his older autistic brother. Like those serious moments, a lot that came in those last couple episodes. And that's just like V. It's like we saw this goofy, memey personality, but then we started to peel back the layers and we started to see the intensity, the artistry, the depth, and the written knowledge of it all. And that's why I gave this one to V, because it is a drama that you have to peel back the layers and see outside of just like the memey, funny, but like also like sometimes serious stuff, and just see the beauty within it. And V, like, his beauty is obviously outwards, one of the best faces in K-pop, but the inside beauty is just a delight and a treat and a unexpected pleasure. And that's just how I feel about this drama and how I feel about V. So that's why I gave it to him. Our last one obviously is JK. Now for our little baby maknae, we have an interesting one. We have two dramas because I couldn't find just one that would, I mean, Chicago Typewriter, but like just because of the intricacy of the scenes and how they're shot, I would give them Chicago Typewriter, but like I needed more. I needed depth in story. I mean, they do have character depth, but I wanted depth in story, strength, hilarity, colors, everything. So I had to give him two dramas. And the two dramas I gave him was, first off, K2. K2 is this drama about a guy who basically is missing in action, I would say, and ends up working for the Blue House, or close to the Blue House, and protecting this woman and trying to get revenge on a killer. It's very strong. He's a bodyguard. There's a love interest. It's very strength heavy, deep story, that side of JK in that aspect. But then I also gave him my hollow love, because I think that dramas that deal with like the technological aspect automatically have a leg up on the graphics, on the shot and the cinematography of it all.
나이 30세.
I think it's on par in cinematography with Chicago Typewriter, which is like hard to do because that's one of the most cinematography heavy K-dramas I've watched as of late, and I think that it's very stunning in the way that it's shot in these scenes about like him being a hologram, and it's so beautiful in that aspect, and that reminds me of JK, that softer side of JK, these beautiful moments in the rain, all these interesting pieces, all this like loving dialogue. But then you also have K2, which just kick-assery, and we've all seen JK boxing. It's kick-assery. So I had to give him both. So I had to give him My Hollow Love and K2 because both of them are very JK. The sweet and loving side of JK, but then this also just badassery ninja assassin part of JK. Put it together, it's JK, okay? So that's why I had to give him both. I didn't explain what My Hollow Love was. My Hollow Love is basically this story about this guy who created a friend since he was young. Well, his mom helped him create a friend, virtual friend. He makes this indescribable product that gives you a friend in your glasses. And it basically goes to this woman, becomes a love story, becomes a tech story, kind of like interwaves that way. You have to watch it. It's on Netflix. There's no reason not to. All of the things I've mentioned on like Netflix, Hulu, Viki, something you can watch, like something. So that's why I gave it to JK. That's why I gave those two to JK, because I wanted to honor both sides of his personality, and I wanted to do him justice in his, like, he's the most like I don't want to say he's the most artistic, because they're all artistic in different ways, but he's the most outwardly artistic in the way that I understand, because it's like filmmaking, editing, like producing, that kind of stuff that I understand, and that's why I wanted to give him that and honor that side so much. But I also wanted to honor like the badassery of the personality that is JK. So that's why I gave him two. That's why I gave him those two. With that being said, thank you for watching, my internet friends. Don't worry, I will be back, so stay tuned.